Let's connect to your breath. Full inhale, full exhale. Comfortable on the mat. Stay with your full breath. We'll bring your knees into your chest. Let's grab your knees. Hips and shoulders on the floor, hips and shoulders relaxed. Knees together. Continue to lengthen out your breath. Feel free to start a little bit of movement. Roll your shoulders. Rock your head, rock your hips. Keep your feet and toes a wiggle. You want to stretch your arms and shoulders out to the side. Keep your palms together over your head. Stay with your full breath. More deep breaths. Hips and shoulders on the floor, hips and shoulders relaxed. Knees together. Hang on to the right and straighten out the left. Point your toes up, push your heel away. Breath. With your exhale, belly down, find your pelvis, line your pelvis up. Hold your lower core down, inhale from your chest, shoulder blades together. Full breath. Tense up, pulling on your knee. We'll release and stretch up, feet together, knees together, palms together. Full inhale, full exhale. Stretch out your hands and your feet, fingers and toes, ankles and wrists, full breath. Bring your knees into your chest, grab your knees. Hips and shoulders on the floor, hips and shoulders relaxed. Knees together. We'll hang on to the left, we'll straighten with the right. Get that lined up, toes up, heels away. Just the one heel, I guess, not heels plural on that one. Heel away. Line up your pelvis, shoulders relaxed. shoulders back and down. Rock your head side to side. Get your pelvis lined up. More breaths. We'll release and stretch out. We'll inhale, full exhale. Drop your hands down to your side. Bend your knees, feet on the floor, separate them shoulder hip width. Let's get lined up. Stretch your arms out to the side, shoulder blades together. Engage the muscles through your back and shoulders. Tuck and lift your tailbone. Inhale, lift up your hips, tuck in your spine, anchor your feet. Full breath. Tippy toes, come up onto your heels, crawl your toes away from your heels. Walk your shoulders around on the mat, walk your feet around on the mat. Ease your hips down. Line your spine up on the mat. Keep your feet hip width. We'll drop your knees to the right, head to the left. Take your time, little adjustments. Draw your shoulders to the back of the mat. Stretch your arms out, shoulder blades together. Lift and drop your knees, tuck and lift your tailbone. Rock your head. More deep breaths. Let's bring that back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Hips and shoulders on the floor, hips and shoulders relax. Set your feet back on the floor, separate them so they're hip width. Stretch your arms out to the side, shoulder blades together. If you inhale, lift up your hips. Hips down. Drop your knees to the left, head to the right. Full breath, little adjustments. Shoulders, hips, neck. deep breaths. Bring that back to center. Bring your knees into your chest. On the floor, hips and shoulders relaxed, knees together. Drop your chin down, lengthen out the back of your neck. We'll hang on to the right and we'll straighten out the left. A breath or two, get yourself lined up. So bring your awareness to your pelvis. Your pelvis is lined up. Drop your left hand down to your side, elbow higher than your shoulder palm up, shoulder blades together. We're going to keep your pelvis lined up and we're going to drop your knee open to the right. Once you feel like your pelvis is going to start to roll, just rest your leg into your head. Let your leg and your hip relax. Lift your knee, line up your pelvis, drop it back down, lift and drop. Straighten your leg off to the side a few times. You can do that. Try to rest your leg into your hand. Keep your pelvis lined up, hip relaxed. Straighten your legs. You can isolate some muscles maybe in your quads, extend through your hamstrings, maybe a little bit of groin. Relax your knee. Line up your pelvis. Straighten it back out. Back and forth a few times. Maybe some ankle rotations while your leg is straight. Line your pelvis back up, straighten your leg out, put a flex in your ankle, point your toes to the floor, heel to the ceiling, twisting through your hip. And the other way, heel to the floor, toes to the ceiling. Bend your knee, straighten your knee, keep your pelvis lined up, work with your hip, work with your ankle. Engaging some of those big muscles, your quads. More breaths. Pelvis is still lined up. Bring that back to center. Grab your knee with both hands. Keep yourself lined up. A couple of deep breaths. Drop your right hand down to your side, elbow higher than your shoulder palm up. Shoulder blades together. When you're ready, we will twist to the left, head to the right, keep your shoulder on the floor. Once you feel like your shoulder wants to lift, just rock back and forth a little bit, work with your hip. You're going to ride the bike with the top hip. Straighten that top leg out, bend it, straighten it. Wiggle it into place. Full breath, shoulder on the floor. Bring that back to center. Let's grab your knee. Keep yourself lined up. release and stretch out. Full inhale, full exhale. Knees into your chest, grab your knees. Couple of deep breaths, hips and shoulders on the floor, hips and shoulders relax. Hang on to the left, and we'll straighten out the right. Couple breaths, get lined up. Bring your awareness to your pelvis. Hold your pelvis in place. Drop your right hand down to your side. Shoulder blades together. Keep your pelvis in place. Drop your knee open. Rest your leg into your head. Little adjustments. Line up your pelvis. Point your toes up. Push your heel away on the right side. Tense up through your shoulders. You're feeling all right. Feel free to straighten your leg out to the side a few times. Rest your leg into your head. Let your hip relax. Isolate to those big muscles. Rotations with a straight leg, pelvis lined up. Rotations through your hips, so flex your ankle, toes to the ceiling, heel to the floor, toes to the floor, heel to the ceiling. Line your pelvis up, little adjustments. More breaths. Back to center, let's grab your knee. Keep yourself lined up. Drop your left hand down. Shoulder blades together. Keep your shoulder on the floor. Let's twist to the right, head to the left. Shoulder down, little adjustments, rock back and forth, ride the bike with the top hip, straighten your leg off to the side. You want to bend your bottom knee, push your leg in or thigh into the mat, lift your hips up, line your hips up, set them back down. Bring that back to center. Let's grab your knee. We'll release and stretch out. We'll inhale, full exhale. Drop your hands down to your side. Bend your knees, feet on the floor, separate them shoulder hip width. Let's take a couple breaths, get lined up. Time to lift your tailbone, engage the muscles through your back and shoulders. With your inhale, lift up your hips. Ease your hips down. Together, knees together. Let's lift up your hips. Ease your hips down. You're going to drop your knees open, soles of your feet together. Lined up. Crawl your shoulders to the back of the mat, lengthen your spine, stretch your arms out to the side, shoulder blades together. Drop your chin down, lengthen out the back of your neck. Bring your palms together over your head. Press your palms together. Full breath. Your back relaxed. Awareness to your hips and your shoulders. With your inhale, stretch out through your arms, stretch your right arm past your left, left past your right. Drop your hands down to your side. Stretch your arms out to the side, shoulder blades together. Knees back up. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab your knees. release and stretch out. Full inhale, full exhale. Let's drop your hands down to your side. Bend your knees, feet on the floor, feet and knees together. Take a breath, get lined up. And with your inhale, lift up your hips. Set your hips down. Let's bring your right knee into your chest, grab your knee. Hips and shoulders on the floor and relaxed. Keep yourself lined up. Don't tense up through your shoulders, pulling on your knee. Grab behind your thigh. We're going to straighten your leg up towards the ceiling. Bend and straighten your knee a couple times. We're going to straighten your leg up. Stay relaxed through your back and shoulders. Make sure your left knee is still above your left hip. That left knee isn't falling open. Leg straight. Let's do some ankle rotations. Both directions, not too fast. Relax your ankle, put a bend in your knee. Straighten your leg up. Bend and straighten your knee a bunch of times. Push through that resistance. Don't tense up through your back and shoulders. Toes to the ceiling, toes to your face. Put a bend in your knee, relax your ankle, rest your ankle on your thigh. Keep yourself lined up. Keep your hips and shoulders on the floor. Bring your knee up, thread the needle, grab your left knee. Roll your shoulders back and down, line up your shoulders, rock your head side to side. Drop your chin down, lengthen out the back of your neck. Rock your hips side to side, line up your hips and your pelvis. Line up your spine. Let's release and stretch out. Full inhale, full exhale. Drop your hands back down to your side. Bend your knees, feet on the floor, feet and knees together. Get yourself lined up. With your inhale, lift up your hips. Ease your hips down. Bring your left knee into your chest. Grab your knee. Keep yourself lined up. Back and shoulders relaxed. Full breath. behind your thigh. Straighten your leg up a few times. Push through the resistance. Don't tense up through your back and shoulders. And straight leg and some ankle rotations. Relax your ankle, bend your knee, draw it closer, straighten it up. And bend and straighten your knee a bunch of times. Push through the resistance. Don't tense up through your back and shoulders. Toes up, toes down. Relax your ankle, bend your knee, rest it on your thigh. Rest your ankle on your thigh, that is. Keep yourself lined up. Keep yourself lined up. Keep your hips and shoulders on the floor. Bring your knee up, grab the needle, grab your right knee. Shoulders lined up, get your neck lined up, get your hips and pelvis lined up, and finish it up with your spine. Full breath. Couple more breaths. Let's release and stretch out. Drop your hands down to your side. Let's bend your knees, feet on the floor, separate them shoulder hip width. Let's take a couple deep breaths, get yourself lined up. And let's lift up your hips. Bring your hands in behind your back, interlace your fingers, shoulder blades together. Walk your shoulders around on the mat, walk your feet around on the mat. Your hands up, set your hips down, bring your knees up into your chest. Set your feet on the floor, separate them shoulder hip width. your arms out to the side, shoulder blades together. Straighten your legs out to the corners of the mat. Alrighty, let's come on up. Let's get your little flat bolster. We'll tuck that underneath your knees if you're comfortable with that. Toes up, heels away, chin up, shoulders back. When you're ready, we'll tip. Just a little space between your feet. Some room for your hips. Come on up. Let's bring your sole of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Put your toes up, push your heel away on the left side. Square yourself up to your left leg. Get tall, chin up, shoulders back. And we'll tip. See, maybe you can rock over to your right until your right leg is on the mat and kind of relax. And then try to use some muscles and core to push your left hip back to the mat. So you're not necessarily using your right hip to push your right knee to the floor, your knees on the floor, then you're using your left to get your left side back down. Just rock side to side if that helps. Come on up. Straighten up your legs. Get tall, a little space between your feet. And we'll tip. Come on back up. We'll do the left, sole of your left foot inside of the right thigh. Let's get lined up. You might rock over to your left, get your left side down, use your right side to get your right side down. Back and forth. Tip when you're ready. Come on up. Straighten out your legs. And tip. Come on up. We'll take your bolster, we'll put it behind you. Separate your feet. Tip. Come on up. And we'll lotus or cross your legs. Let's pull that bolster underneath your hips. That kind of comfortable. Then we're going to push your belly in, spine out, tuck your tailbone, crunch your core. We're going to relax your legs to the mat a little bit. Then we're going to lift your tailbone up, draw your spine towards your belly, chin up, shoulders back. And maybe one more time. Belly in, spine out, tuck your tailbone, crunch your core. Feel that weight settle onto your hips. And then back up, lift your tailbone, spine to your belly, chin up, shoulders back. Let's work with your shoulders. Let's roll your shoulders back and down. With your inhale, lift your chest, lift your chin, pull your shoulders up to your ears. Roll your shoulders back and down with your exhales, keeping your chest lifted, chin up. You're going to hold in here for a bit, so try to hold with your chest and your throat. Let your back and shoulders relax a little bit. Full breath. Reach your arms out to the side. Elbows a little higher than your shoulders. Just a slight bend in your elbows. You're going to pull your shoulders up to your ears. And then we're going to push your shoulders down. Pull your shoulders up to your ears. Push them down. Stay with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push them down. More. Keep your shoulders low, and we'll bring your palms together. Look between your thumbs, reach towards the ceiling. Hands down the middle. Stretch your arms out to the side. Palms together over your head. Interlace your fingers. Bring your elbows out in front. Pinch your elbows together. Elbows shoulder height or higher. Release and stretch out. Palms together over your head. Interlace your fingers, bend your elbows, bring your elbows together. Shoulder height or higher. This time we'll twist your wrists. Release and stretch out. Palms together over your head. Interlace your fingers, elbows out in front. Pinch your elbows together. This time we'll swing your forearms. Both directions, change once in a while. Chin up. Release that. Shake it up. And we'll tip forward if you feel like tipping forward. Come on up. Straighten your legs up. Bolster under your knees. Sit tall. Tip. Come on up. Take that bolster out. Swing around into your tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tops of your feet into the mat. Soft bend in your elbows. Draw your elbows together. Don't let them flare out to the side. Line your hands up so your middle finger is towards the front of the mat. Separate every finger from your middle finger. Then we'll cat. Tuck your tailbone, lift your spine, drop your head. Cat. Down dog. Walk that out. Bring your feet together. Walk your hands back towards your feet just a little bit until you can comfortably get your heels down. Ready to keep your heels down. We're just going to slowly start to spider crawl your hands towards the top of the mat. See how far you can go, keeping your heels down. Push your left heel to the floor, right leg up. Hips level, spine straight, shoulders level. foot down. Put your heels down pretty comfortably. Right heel to the floor, left leg up. Keep yourself lined up. Set that down. Drop down to your knees. Okay. Count. Take your little bolster, put that underneath your ankles. Sit down on your heels. Keep your big toes together, separate your knees. Fall forward into your child's pose. Gonna keep your hips on your heels. Keep your feet and toes a little wiggle. Gonna break them free. Palms together over your head. Palms together over your head. Walk your elbows towards the top of the mat. Maybe closer to your head. Your arms out, palms down. Come on up into your tabletop. Push the bolster out of the way. Okay. Okay. Your down dog. Gonna get your heels down on the floor comfortably. Relax what you can, make it as easy as you can. Drop down to your knees. Okay. Okay. Sit down, straighten your legs out front. Tuck your bolster underneath your knees. Let's tip. Fall back into your Shavasana. stretches or movements you want to do.